Hey y'all, let's make an easy crock pot meal today. I'm on the chemo pills this week and I'm not feeling my best. And I just want a one pot meal. Simple and easy where I don't have to worry about it. And we're gonna put the Ninja crock pot to the test. Let me tell you, everything I put in this is amazing. I cooked a pot roast yesterday. It was the best roast we'd ever ate in our life. It's the one I got at Sam's the other day. You didn't even have to chew it. It was like the butter. It just melted in your mouth, you know, like butter. So in my Ninja, I've got it on high. I've got 2.5 pounds of chicken breast. Mine are semi-frozen. I had to deal with them trying to get them out of the package because they stick to that old nasty white thing in the bottom. Okay, enough about that. So to my 2.5 pounds of chicken breast, I'm using 1 2-ounce container of chicken broth. And I'm just using the Great Value brand because guess what? That's all they have and they dropped my groceries off this morning. I'm a Swanson girl, but hey, this worked just fine. To that, we are going to add 1 8-ounce can of sun-dried tomatoes. And by the way, I didn't tell you what we were making. We're making Amanda's version of the Marry Me chicken pasta. We're gonna put it in here just like that. And we're gonna let this cook all afternoon. This smells good. Smells really good. I've never cooked with sun-dried tomatoes before. Have you guys? Okay, to that, I'm gonna use this same spoon and I'm gonna add some garlic, however much your little heart desires. There's 1 heaping teaspoon, there's 2 heaping teaspoons. That's what I'm using. Half stick of butter, you know what it is, it's challenge butter. I swear by this butter, y'all. Till the last breath I take, this is what I will use. It is good. Then we're gonna add a little bit of minced onion. Measure with your heart. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna shake until I think it's enough. We're gonna add some basil. And I just bought the basil leaves. And let me tell you a trick. If you get some in your fingers, kind of put your fingers back and forth and mash them up. This releases the aroma and the oils in it. See? I'm gonna use a little bit more. So 3 fingers. Then I'm gonna add some Kinder's, and this is the roast chicken with garlic and herbs. Again, measure with your heart. That's it. We're gonna give it a little whirl and a little swirl. We're gonna let this cook on high on my Ninja for a few hours or until the chicken's done. And then we're gonna have to mess up another pot. I'm gonna boil some penne. I think that's what I have in my pantry. And then we're gonna make our sauce in this. We're gonna shred up our chicken. And it's gonna be good. So again, we're making Marry Me chicken pasta my way. All right, my chicken's been in my Ninja for 3 hours on high. And the reason why it's been in there for 3 hours, because it was frozen, almost frozen. Whew, steamroll. Oh my goodness, my chicken, it just fell apart tender. Look at that. Oh my goodness, if y'all could smell this, it smells so good. I have got a box, let me set my lid down. I've got a box of penne pasta cooking on the stove, as you see over there right now, because I don't like cooked pasta in a crock pot. To me, it's just nasty. I think it's too done and gooey. I don't know, I just don't like the texture of it. All right, to this, I'm gonna stir it up really good, and I'm not gonna do a thing to the chicken because it literally shredded itself. Woo, steamroll my glasses. All right, let's add some heavy whipping cream. Give it a good old shaky shake. I'm gonna measure with my heart. I'm gonna eyeball out a cup. We're gonna start with the cup because we're gonna add our pasta in here. I'm gonna add some more basil. And again, I'm gonna do a pinch in between my fingers and open it up, just like that. Use as much as you want. I'm gonna use some more garlic powder. Gotta have a lot of flavor, especially when you're adding pasta. And yes, I know that's a lot of garlic. I'm gonna kill some vampires today. And Italian seasoning. I'm just gonna get it where it pours out. If I can open it on the right end. Again, measure with your heart. I should have put my apron on. All right, guess what? I forgot my Parmesan cheese. Let me grab it. All right, I've got some shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna put a cup of it in here. That's about a cup left in it. This stuff is great. It's better than that old shaker, my opinion. We're gonna put every bit of that in there. Had to go wet down my shirt because I don't want this to stain. It's too cute. All right, I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna let it set for a few minutes. I'm gonna let my pasta finish cooking. Okay, my noodles are done. I had to take my glasses off. I had a little steam of vision going on. And I have drained these, and I salted my water when I cooked these. I'm gonna put the whole shebang in here. Then we're gonna see if we need any more heavy whipping cream. And I gotta show y'all this new bread I found too. If y'all could smell this. Matt just got home from work and he walked in and he goes, oh, it smells so good in here. I'm like, that's right, Mama's cooking. Mama may not feel the best, but Mama's cooking. I'm slinging crap again. All right, I'm going to let this set in my crock pot for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let it marry itself. And then we might have to make a slurry to thicken it up. All right, let's let it work its magic. Let me show you this bread I found. This is new. I love Sister Schubert's when I'm in a hurry. Otherwise, I'd make my own bread. And this is sourdough mini baguettes, y'all. Yeah, you cook them for 15 minutes on 375. 8 of them in the bag. Isn't that cute? I thought this would be good for this supper. All right, we're gonna let this cook a little bit longer and check in on it. All right, I made a slurry and I used Carly's little Paw Patrol bowl. I put a heaping tablespoon of cornstarch to about 1/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. And I just took my fork and I mixed it up. And I'm just gonna pour it in here just like that and stir it up. And this will give us a creamy sauce. Then we're gonna let it sit in here a few more minutes, thicken up, and we're gonna eat it. Probably add some of that shaker Parmesan cheese to it. See how that's already thickening it up and changing colors? My husband's gonna say, when you marry me all over again. Now, if I just made us no bakes, that would have been a definite will you marry me again with a 2-carat ring. All right, this is perfect. I'm gonna shut it off, let it cool down, let the bread get out. All right, let's add us some salt at the very end. I tasted it and needed a little bit more. You always gotta salt your crap. And we're gonna add Parmesan cheese to make my babies happy. A little bit more. Little cheese never hurt nobody. We're gonna stir it up. Like I said, I've already got my crock pot turned off. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to take a bite. And I've got me a fork and we're gonna take a bite and burn our tongue. Marry me chicken pasta. Let's get a little bite of everything. Can you see all the flavor in that? Ready? Let's do this. That's a winner chicken dinner. My goodness. Look at that. Throw you some spinach in here if you want it. I have some, but I don't believe I will. We're ready to eat. Yang, this smells so good. You know you want that bite. All right. You've seen how easy that was. Once again, if I can do it, you can do it. Go make you and your family some Marry Me chicken pasta. And if you're not married, wanting to get married, make this. Trust me, they'll be down on one knee after one bite. Yep. All right, y'all. Go love your family. Remember, I love y'all. Have a great day.